Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review, and I'm here with a trailer reaction to the Amazon original series, The Boys. So this is a superhero TV show based on a comic book, kind of an obscure comic book called The Boys. I've got a couple issues here in the room, here in the man cave, and what I can say for it is that it is very, very adult. This is adult material, and it kind of deconstructs the superhero genre, gets very self-referential, and it's a take. It's a take that is not unlike the Kick-Ass movies and the Kick-Ass comics, but it has its own feel to it. So it deconstructs it. It's very self-referential and it's very adult, and very adult in some graphic ways, not just gore, but in sexual content as well. So I was never a fan of the comic. Like I said, I have a couple issues that I picked up in a quarter bin one day, just to see what it was all about. Wasn't a huge fan, but it's a superhero show, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. So let's see what The Boys has in store for us.
People love superheroes.
They do.
But if you knew half the shit they get up to.
Carl Urban.
Fucking diabolical.
Yup, very adult.
We're the world's greatest superheroes. And I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Guys that brought you Sausage Party. That's not a very good endorsement.
Who's up for that? That's where I come in.
Come in to do what?
Heart of a lion, fire inside me plays like a siren.
Spank the bastards.
Wake up the beast, no, I can't keep silent.
How do you spank a superhero?
Now it's my time, your time is expiring.
Bang.
That's what it is, I conquer my fears, I'm ready to fly now.
Definitely gonna have the gore.
Cool. Cool.
Hands in the crowd, we
Heh heh. All right, so definitely gonna have the feel of the comic. You know, it's definitely gonna have the gore. Looks like there's gonna be some sexual content in it. Looks like it's gonna be very, very adult. Not a superhero show that you watch with your kids for sure. I don't believe in this whole idea that we're gonna get superhero fatigue. It's just not something I buy into. You know, superheroes. There are literally generations of stories to tell to keep the superhero genre fresh. I don't think we're anywhere near hitting that superhero fatigue. So that's not what I'm talking about here. But what I do want to mention here is that content like this is going to get lost in the shuffle with all the major superhero brands out there right now. I just believe that. You know, you've got obviously the MCU, the DCEU. Those are ruling the market right now, and then the tertiary brands, you know, the X-Men stuff, the DC Elseworlds stuff coming out, like the Joker. Big, huge brands. You look at TV, you know, you've got the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You've got the Runaways on Hulu. You know, you've got some big superhero TV properties that are just knocking out of the park right now. Doom Patrol, everything on the DC Universe streaming is great. So you've got a lot of superhero material even on the TV that is knocking it out of the park, and I just think something like this is going to get lost in the shuffle. We recently saw it with Hellboy. Hellboy got lost in the shuffle. Nobody cared about Hellboy because of everything else that's coming out. So I don't believe it's superhero fatigue. I believe it's superhero oversaturation. And when a market is oversaturated, there's going to be products that people aren't interested in. And I believe that's been the case with some things. Like I said, you look at Hellboy as an example of that, and I believe that The Boys is going to be an example of that. Yeah, it's a comic book. Yeah, it has a bit of a following, but I don't know that there's going to be a lot of interest in this. So maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's great, and I hope it ends up, amassing a large following. I just don't see it. I really don't see it. So that's my take on it. What do you think of this? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for being here at the Oki Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, thanks again.